never going to be a country like what we have right now.
And does that
the
mean
Republicans have to talk about it, Laura.
And does that mean the H-1B visa thing will not be a big priority for your administration? Because if you want to raise wages for American workers, you can't flood the country with tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of foreign workers.
You also do have to bring in talent. When
we have plenty of talented people here.
No, you don't.
We don't have talented people here?
No, you don't have. You don't have certain talents, and people have to learn. You can't take people off an unemployment, like an unemployment line, and say, I'm going to put you into a factory where we're going to make missiles, or I'm going to put you.
How did we ever do it before?
Well, let me
when you and I were
I'll give you an example. In Georgia, they raided because they wanted illegal immigrants out. They had people from South Korea that made batteries all their lives. You know, making batteries are very complicated. It's not an easy thing and very dangerous. A lot of explosions, a lot of problems. They had like 500 or 600 people, early stages, to make batteries and to teach people how to do it. Well, they wanted them to get out of the country. You're going to need that, Laura. I mean, I know you and I disagree on this. You can't just say a country's coming in, going to invest $10 billion to build a plant, and going to take people off an unemployment line who haven't worked in 5 years, and they're going to start making missiles. It doesn't work that way.
So is the president right about this? That's the question we need to be asking. Is the president right about this? Now, you heard him. Normally he says America is great. We got the smartest people. But when it comes to these HB 1BH, whatever, it seems to me he's saying like we need the foreigners. Isn't that kind of like a shift? So we need H1B, I said HB1, H1B in order to build anything complicated. Why don't we try to train our people? And by the way, the president is exaggerating how many people are really getting the jobs that there's not qualified, because I think it was Fox News who did a report detailing this. Let me play that clip for you. This is Fox News said most of those H-1B jobs is not going to these complicated. This is the excuse Elon Musk used, Vivek used, not Donald Trump. Laura Ingraham brings up a good point, and I don't always agree with her, but she brings up a very good point. How do we build all this stuff at first? Train the damn people to do it. Why are we not trying to train people to do it? I want to play this clip.
100,000 H-1B visa holders in America. Now, who is coming to this country to take these high-skilled jobs? As I mentioned, STEM fields dominate the occupations, and most of the workers come from India. In fact, 70% of H-1B visa holders come from India. Another 10 to 15% come from China. 80% of H-1B visa approvals are for entry-level or junior-level jobs.
Stop right there. Now, did you get the part what he just said? I'm rewinding it so you can hear it again. Now, the president just says, we don't have enough talent over here to do these entry-level jobs. Building batteries is not the only thing they're doing over here. And they can train some damn body to build damn batteries. But see, we're so big on focusing, making yourself look like an international star sometimes. You don't focus on that. We need to focus on training the American people. What the hell is he talking about? If I know this, all of the people around him. Now, in some ways, now I don't mean this is a slander because some people are going to get mad when I say this. I think Susie Wiles is her name, did a great job with helping the president getting the leg. She helped. She's not the sole responsibility for that. But at the same time, sometimes the women that advises him gets him to be too damn sensitive. I don't care if J.D. Vance is married to a damn Indian. I don't really care who you're married to. But I'll be damned. I don't care if Vivek is an Indian. I don't really care. But bringing a bunch of foreigners over here to build up things, if they're so smart at building things, why don't they build their own country then? This is the point I keep making. Everybody keeps saying the Chinese we need. The Indians we need. We need these Pakistanians. Well, why don't they fix their own country? They're so brilliant. None of them fixes their own country, but they come over here milking our system. He says we need them over here because Laura Ingraham asked him, we got talent. He said, no, we don't. Excuse me? I thought you said we was the greatest country on earth. We don't have no talent over here? No, the problem is that we keep subsidizing every damn thing. We're not motivating. And we're letting these big companies use cheap labor to bring over these people for a cheaper labor. That's what it is. Eventually, the whole damn thing collapsed. But I want to play this again.
80% of H-1B visa approvals are for entry-level or junior-level jobs. That's a little hard to stomach when we hear that we're not talented enough or that we're not skilled enough for these jobs when you consider that most of these jobs are actually at entry or junior level.
Did you get that, Mr. President? Maybe you didn't get your memo. Maybe somebody didn't put that in your notes. These are entry-level jobs. So we don't know what you're talking about, that we're not talented enough. I mean, you can train Bubbles the monkey to do a lot of these jobs. The problem is that these big companies, your friends and everybody, wants to get this cheap labor in here. That's the dirty little secret nobody wants to tell. Ain't they so brilliant? I'm going to say it again. How many people are in India right now? 2 billion. Hold on a minute. Let me look. I'm going to look how many people in India. I'm going to get an accurate before I even say it. Population of India. Okay, right now it says about, well, according to this report, could be wrong, 1.4 billion people, or 1.464 billion people in India. Let me see how many is in China. China is about the same. So between China and India, there is almost 3 billion people. Now, here's the problem I have. Everybody keeps telling me how smart they are. They come over here and go out of university. If they're so damn smart, why they're not doing it in their damn university? Because they're spying on us and they're really destroying us. All of these people are so damn smart. And then you throw in the Pakistan and all the Muslims over here. It's ridiculous. We got 100 million people that's really not American over here. And the president keeps seeming to think we don't have enough talent. No. See, this is one of the problems. When you think that you know every damn, nobody knows every damn thing. A man's got to know his limitation. Now, here's the problem. If you talk about the Epstein thing, personally, my personal opinion, the Republicans or the Democrats don't want whatever's left over because they destroyed all the damaging information. Now, I firmly believe that there's nothing in there that implicates Donald Trump, because if it was, they'd have released it already. I don't want to hear that. I'm not going to entertain the stupidity saying that they got all this dirt on him and they wouldn't have released it by now. Joe Biden would have released it when he was in office. What the hell is you talking about? But I do believe there's somebody in there that Donald Trump is trying to protect. I think his Treasury Secretary, through these leaked emails, just found out that his I think it's his secretary, Treasury Secretary, is in these particular files. Now, why is that? You keep saying some people we don't want to hurt. I don't give a damn about hurting these people. I really don't. Now, problem I have is that you guys have a chance to prosecute people and you don't. For instance, Representative Raskin, that piece of trash, his daddy was a communist piece of trash, and the apple don't fall far from the tree. Did you know that Representative Raspin, is that how you say his name? Raskin. See, keep saying Raspin. he was leaking some of the stolen emails from the Maxwell character in him. So Jamie Raskin, under an alias, is releasing information from a prisoner that she was doing with her lawyers. I bet you nobody goes to jail for it either. He did it. We caught him with his hand in the cookie jar. It's client privilege handling, but Representative Jamie Raskin leaked the stolen material under a fake whistleblower. Can't make this stuff up. So is anybody going to prosecute him? Is anything going to happen to him? Now, the prison guards, they're the ones who stole the emails, they've been fired. But nothing ever happens to the people in office. Have you noticed that? Have you seen her? Anybody seen Pam Bundy? Tell me, have you seen her? Do 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 do. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? If you have seen her, she ain't doing her job. Oh, why did you have to leave and go away? I've been used to having someone to lean on, and I'm alone.
Jobs. And it's definitely to the benefit of corporations, tech companies that can hire foreign workers, trust me on this, cheaper than American workers.
That's what I've been saying the whole damn time. This is about cheap labor. So technically, Trump needs to get his head out of his Kulu. Kulu, yes, right. That's his head in his butt. Because I don't know if it's too far up there or not. Now, here's the problem I have, because I want to get on this Epstein thing too. But before we do that, I want to tell you a story, because I had a story to tell you. I forgot all about it yesterday. It's clever in there. She in there. She was making fun of my singing. Now she's trying to act like she liked my singing. Don't let her trick y'all. Don't let her trick you. I want to, before I get to this whole Epstein thing, and by the way, Mr. Fang Fang is in trouble. Of course, he's not really in trouble because we know Pam Bundy is not really going to do anything but get on Fox News with a press conference and talk about what she's going to do. All of these damn representatives making all this money, and they still are doing illegal stuff for mortgage fraud. You can't make this up. Eric Sewell don't even have a house in California, but he's representing California. That's unconstitutional. But is anybody going to do anything about it? Hell no. They're going to talk. They're going to issue some tweets about it. Because on this side, we good at tweeting some. Did you hear what such and such said? I just want to throw up when somebody tells me that. Well, one of the quote influencers just gave a big story about it. Nothing's going to happen. Stop it. Stop getting yourself worked up. Nothing is going to happen. Now, before we get to that, I want to tell you a funny story. I'm going to play that clip of Martin Taylor Greene. She's talking about these particular H-1B programs, which is a joke. She's passing a bill. It's never going to pass. You can stop grandstanding. I was talking to my dear Clever, and the funny thing about this, when Clever's not even trying to be funny, she's funny as hell. I've been laughing about this for 2 days now. I was going to say it last night, but she fell asleep. So I'm going to say it now. So it was my son's birthday on Wednesday. And so I was going to ask him, name something you want to get. We're going to order something. We're going to get something to eat or something. We're going to watch a movie and all that. Me and my daughter and my son. So I was telling Clever, I said, it was some on the menu. It's Pappadeaux. If you're familiar with Pappadeaux, you're from Texas. So I was looking at the menu, and I asked Clever, I says, have you ever tried, because I don't really eat oysters. It's not my thing. No kind of oysters do I eat. So I asked Clever, I says, baby, have you ever ate any of those, what did I say? Yeah, I asked her, I said, have you ever eaten those roasted oysters? I am not lying. If I'm lying, I'm lying. Clever turned British on me. You remember I told y'all the story that I asked Clever, did she drink regular milk? She says, I don't drink cow's milk at all. She went very British. This time, she went with like a raspy sounding voice when I asked her. She was like indignant. She was one of those indignant UKers. She was so damn British. I said, baby, have you ever tried those roasted oysters? She says, I don't eat roasted oysters. I only eat them smoked. Excuse me, Miss British. I mean, she sounded so British. I said, Hopper, who this woman? Who this woman, Hopper? I didn't even recognize her when she started. I said, wait a minute. I didn't know you was British. I mean, she turned British on me. I don't eat roasted oysters at all. Oh, I beg your pardon? I don't eat roasted oysters at all. I only eat smoked oysters. I beg your pardon? Negro got indignant, sounding British. I said, Hoppo, who this woman, Hoppo? Who this woman, Hoppo? I didn't even know who the hell she was. She sounded so British. Was indignant because I even asked her about roasted oysters. I don't eat roasted oysters at all. Only smoked oysters. I said, oh, you don't say. Lotte Date did. I said, I do declare, don't eat roasted oysters. I said, but you look at this sedity Negro. Don't eat roasted oysters. I beg your pardon, madame. You want to pass? What's that commercial they used to have? Not the butter. It was it was they used to be talking real proper on it. Was not the it's not the butter pass the Grey Poupon. I think it was the Grey Poupon. I only have Grey Poupon in my smoked oysters. Never roasted. Now she want to call me. I don't want to talk to you. Yes, may I help you, please? Yes, would you like the roasted oysters? She's saying on the phone right now, I told you I did not like the roasted oysters. Only smoked oysters. But you listen to this Negro? Got real British on me. Okay, my love. I love you too. I mean, she was I said, who is this woman on the phone? I don't even know who she was. Never seen her get it's only 2 times she turned British on me. When I asked her about drinking cow's milk, and when I asked her about the roasted oysters. I don't drink cow's milk at all. Only almond milk. Really? Because I never seen an almond tree get milked. She was a real deal. Let me play this clip about Marjorie Taylor Greene first, talking about these H-1B program first, before we move on.
My dear fellow Americans, I'm introducing a bill to completely eliminate the H-1B visa program, which has been riddled with fraud and abuse and has been displacing American workers for decades. There will only be one exemption in my bill, and it will allow for a $10,000 per year cap on visas issued to medical professionals like doctors and nurses who provide life-saving care to Americans. However, even this $10,000 per year cap will be phased out over 10 years to allow us time to build our own pipeline of American doctors and physicians. My bill will also restore the original intent of the visa, for it to be temporary. These visas were intended to fulfill a specialty occupational need at a given time. People should not be allowed to come and live here forever. We thank them for their expertise, but we also wish them well so they may return to their home country. My bill will take away the pathway to citizenship, forcing visa holders to return home when their visa expires. In order to build our pipeline of American doctors and medical professionals, my bill will also prohibit Medicare-funded residency programs from admitting non-citizen medical students into their programs. Just last year alone, there were over 9,000 doctors in the U.S. who graduated from medical school but were left without a residency placement. Meanwhile, in 2023 alone, there were over 5,000 foreign-born doctors who received residency spots. This is entirely unfair, and it's America last. My bill will help mitigate the shortage of doctors and nurses in our country, the shortage that we face, while at the same time serve as an off-ramp from our reliance on foreign workers by allowing us time to fill our residency programs with American doctors. Now, this will completely end the H-1B visa program in all other sectors in the job force and in the workforce. This is America first. It's time to put American citizens first instead of foreigners first. And this has gone on, and this has been an abuse for far too long. Americans deserve a future, they deserve a chance, and I believe Americans are the most talented people in the world, the most creative, and I want them to have their American dream. Thank you.
Now, I don't always agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's absolutely right, and the president is absolutely wrong. Just like he was wrong when he badmouthed us because we didn't believe the Epstein rollout. You're not finna BS us. When you was hanging out with the Clintons, we was talking about this, so don't even try that with me. I support you. When you get out of line, you got to get slapped down. Don't think God left you there for a reason. Don't think you're going to sell us out and we're going to ignore this. We do not need all these damn foreigners over here. Hell is wrong with you, man? That's your damn mind. There's plenty of talented people. They can't get the damn job because the foreigners got all the damn jobs. Hell is you talking about? We got more foreigner doctors over here than freaking American doctors. How in the hell we made the country great if we need a bunch of damn foreigners? Because we done had these damn politicians selling us out for too damn long. This cheap labor for these big companies. Now is the tech companies want this cheap labor. Tell Elon Musk, Vivek, and Donald Trump, and anybody else who don't like it, take your ass over there and live in their country and let them build up their country then. I don't want to hear that. I don't give a damn who likes it. It's ridiculous. Keep telling us how talented these other people is. No. You said America first. And when they gonna let you out the hook, you can't bully me around. You ain't gonna be able to bully everybody around because you get upset. That don't work. That don't work. You just make me call your names, Mr. Little Hands. Just small hands. You got some very little hands for a dude 6'3". Just saying. That's the one thing Marco Rubio got you on there. So don't even try with me, little hands. I'll slap you with some big hands. Backhand you. Don't even try that with me. Do your damn job like you're doing a great job on the border. Doing a great job on the economy. It's time to get back over here. We need to build jobs over here. Qatar is not our friend. Saudi Arabia is not our friend. The only reason they pretend to be our friend because they need something from us. They want protection. How about this? I got a plan for the whole Israel plan. Israel wants to be independent. Why don't we stop bribing them by giving them money to negotiate? Let's just stay out of their business. Let them handle their own damn business. They can do what they want. Stop taking subsidies from America. Stop giving the Palestinians money. Stop giving the Pakistanians money. We give too much people money when we're in debt. I bet you Donald Trump or Elon Musk or Vivek or anybody else, they don't go spend more of their money to help another company. They help their own company. But when it comes to American and the taxpayers' money, y'all want to keep giving our crap away. America first means America first. I don't want to hear nothing else about this. And personally, I don't think anybody else really wants the Epstein things to come out. Now, I think the main files with Epstein has been destroyed. I don't think there's no more files. Not really important files. This stuff they leaking out, there ain't really much to it. I know everybody's getting themselves all worked up. They got all kind of fake AI generated stuff coming out and people getting excited about it. They've already destroyed the main stuff. If they had more information on Donald Trump, damn it, they would have said it already. And if they had a lot of dirt on Bill Clinton, they've already destroyed that. It's obvious Bill Clinton was doing something he had no damn business. Jeffrey Epstein called Bill Clinton a liar in there, but the media ignored that. This is the problem I have with the lack of curiosity by the left. The left will just ignore all the stuff that the Clintons did. As a matter of fact, Epstein says that Hillary was sleeping with Vince Foster. We already knew that, though. That's not any new news to us. But what would be new news is, how did Vince Foster die? Oh, we know it was a conspiracy. We right-wingers making up a conspiracy. How many people do you know personally that has been brutally murdered, like the Clinton? All of these people just come up dead. And the lack of curiosity, because the deep state, which Cass Patel and Pam Bundy refuses to prosecute. And I got a fella, I'm gonna let you, his name is Joe. He talks a little bit about this Eric Sewell. This man was sleeping with a Chinese spy. All of the stuff that Eric Sewell has done, he should be in prison right now. But we can't get nobody locked up because the Republicans are too damn weak. I'd have locked all them sons of bitches up by now. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it's my personal opinion. But I got to give a couple shout outs before we continue, because I got some people who hit us up. My main man, Mark Andrews, the sniper in charge. Mark Andrews, good to see you, brother. How you doing today, Mr. Mark, Mr. Sniper? Also, my man, Ricky Birdwell. Where you been, Ricky? We ain't seen you in a while, brother. Where you been? My man, Ricky Birdwell checked in, says, love the truth, Doc. Keep preaching. God bless you, Clever, and the Common Sense Nation. God bless you there, Ricky. I ain't seen you in a while, brother. We miss you. Speaking of that, somebody else is missing that we ain't seen in a while. Sometimes, you know, I'll remember when I see your name, but then I'll forget it. Man, thank you so much for that, Ricky Birdwell. Good to see you. Stephen Sparks. Where you been too, Stephen? Sometimes I don't be looking at all the comments and I miss it. Have you been here, Stephen? Because I did roll call and you didn't say present. When we did roll call, so if you don't say present, I'm gonna have to mark it absent. So you've been getting marked absent because I ain't seen that. But my man, Stephen Sparks, hit us up. God bless you there, Stephen. My man Howard, big boy Howard, said, commie liberal women are ugly and out and are batshit crazy. Boy, I'm gonna tell you something, Big Howard. These women are getting crazier and crazier. They've actually lost their mind. Some of the stuff they be doing, they will actually. I wouldn't get in the car with a liberal woman. I'm gonna be honest with you, Howard. Because you get in the car with a liberal woman, Howard, and somebody tell them the bridge is out. She says, I got Howard in the car with me. I want to kill him so bad, I'll kill myself. I wish we could start looking at the pilots and see which one is liberal, because I don't really like a liberal pilot flying me around. I would rather take a God-fearing conservative pilot to fly me around. If I had my ruthers, as if I had my brothers. But hey, you never know. And my man, Patrick J. McCarron, brother, what's going on? Patrick, thank you for another great show. Life is brutal. Everyone has their own personal trial to try to be in heaven. Unfortunately, almost no one goes to heaven. That's just the way it is. According to Jesus, too, Patrick, only about 10%. That's eliminating a whole lot of people. And if you remember that one scripture, when the Lord Jesus is talking, Patrick, he says that on that day, some people gonna come and says, listen here, Lord, I've been feeding people for you. I've been casting out demons. I've been doing all this great work for you. Now, let me hook me up. And it says that Jesus is gonna tell them, depart from me, you workers of iniquity. I never even knew you. Ooh, that got to hurt. I mean, it's like cutting you to the white meat. That's cutting you down to the bone right there. Jesus tell you that, Jesus, I've been doing all this stuff for Jesus. I just love Jesus. He said, I don't even know who you are. You fake. You've been perpetrating the fraud. Get on out of here. You go over there with them other ones over there. Lake of fire. Fire. Do. Hey, y'all. Yeah. Now, I want to get to this clip right here because, I forgot. Miss Irma, I'm sorry. I forgot about Miss Irma. YRMA, Miss Irma. Is Miss Irma in there? Miss Irma, bless your heart and your family there, Miss Irma. Miss Irma says, what did she say? Hold a minute. See, hello to all. That's what Miss Irma says. God bless you, Miss Irma. I appreciate you. But this fella right here is making a lot of sense. I'm going to play the clip, and we got a couple more people to think after I play this clip right here. But I want to play this clip because he's making a whole lot of sense on this one about Eric, Mr. Fang Fang, Mr. Fang Fang.
Well, we took a look at his mortgage. He declared he bought and purchased a home in Washington, D.C. that he declared as his principal residence while not having any verifiable address in California. According to the U.S. Constitution, you have to be an inhabitant of the state that you represent. California Law Code 349, you actually have to have a physical address and live there. Swalwell has big financial problems. I looked at his financial disclosures since 2011 when he entered Congress. He still has not paid off his student loans. He still has the same debt to American Express, Chase Bank. He's a financial disaster. And that might be why he can't maintain a home in California like he's supposed to. And in today's article, I wrote about how his 2010 divorce, him and his wife were exchanging and bickering over can openers and salad tossers and plates, clearly because he didn't have any money. So even though he's made $174,000 a year in Congress, he's never paid off any debt. So that makes the whole Chinese spying Fang Fang thing of more concern. Where's this guy's money going, and why can't he pay off debts, and why can't he maintain a home in California?
Isn't that crazy? This dude has made all this damn money. And this guy says he did the research. This dude is good. Joel, can't remember his last name, Joel something. He says that since Eric Sewell been in Congress for 13 years, he hasn't paid off any debt. He said he has the same debt on his American Express. His student loan have made one payment on it. None of this. He made $174,000 a year. Now, it's some suspicious about this. This is what I'm almost speculating. I'm almost sure of it too. The FBI caught him red-handed with Fang Fang. The FBI let Fang Fang get back over to China, which should be kind of suspicious to anybody. She goes back over there. He was on all of these committees and stuff. He always running his pie hole, talking about who's ethical. This man don't even have a house in California. Now, he's married to his second wife now, and she's a moron because she thought that he wasn't sleeping with Fang Fang. His first wife, when he got divorced, they didn't have any kids together. And his first wife they were arguing in their divorce over can openers and dishes and stuff. What man argues over that? I mean, you got to be kidding me. If she was that bad, say you can have every damn thing. I just want to get from around you. But see, maybe he's being blackmailed. The reason he ain't got no damn money. Because you're making $174,000 and ain't the only money. You know he took some bribes and kickbacks. So he's fully compromised. A man who's doing that bad after making that kind of money, being in Congress, lecturing Donald Trump. You're not a little suspicious of that fella? I'm gonna tell you, I was laughing because I saw something that Carthaginian wrote. Let me see. We get over to it here. I had to start laughing when I saw it. My man Carthaginian just hit us up with a sponsorship, and he says, sex with Hillary would make you commit suicide. You got a point there. Maybe Vince Foster did kill himself after having sex with Hillary. It was because Bill wasn't having sex with Hillary. You do know that Chelsea is not Bill Clinton's daughter. I mean, his daddy, right? Everybody knows that. I'm not going to argue about it. It's a well-known established fact. Even Bill Clinton told a friend that Chelsea's not his. So don't get mad. And Chelsea, he said, my man Carthaginian says, if I had sex with Hillary, I probably would kill myself. You got a point there. Touche. You got a point. My man Richard Newsom is over here watching with his beautiful wife, Gudrun. He's over here watching with his beautiful wife, he says. Good to see y'all. What y'all eating or drinking over there? My man Rich. Y'all doing any eating or drinking over there? Adult beverage or some coffee? What I mean, he watching it with his beautiful wife. God bless you and your beautiful wife, there, Richard, and your wife, Miss Guthrum. That's funny. And also, oh, I forgot Miss. I'm missing somebody. Miss. I just saw it. Hold on 1 second. Vernice, Mrs. McCall. Mrs. Vernice McCall. That sounds kind of British too. No, that's not really British, but that seems upper echelon. Mrs. Vernice McCall, your call is waiting. Miss Vernice says, the Lord is our salvation. Fear no man. Amen. Mrs. Vernice, I say it all the time. And here's the funny part about that, Vernice. I hear these people, I'm a Christian, but they're always scared of something. Running around like Chicken Little with your head chopped off. You're not leaving the earth until the good Lord says you're leaving the earth. You think he don't know what your enemies are plotting? Seems like sometimes we have more confidence in some of our own smarts. No matter how smart, there's a bunch of smart people get their head blowed off. What you talking about? You can have security and still be assassinated. We saw that Charlie Kirk had all kinds of security around him. Donald Trump had Secret Service, and almost, if it wasn't for the Lord tilting his head, he'd have had his brain splattered all over the place too. So you shouldn't fear any man, because the Lord is our salvation and our strength, a very present help in times of trouble too. Therefore, we will not fear. But did you see that? So Eric Sewell is doing the same thing. Okay, so now we have Big Tish, we have Adam Schiff, and Eric Sewell. It was somebody else, so I can't remember. Somebody else. All of them are doing voter fraud. So Big Tish had her primary residency in Virginia, and she's in New York. Eric Sewell had his primary residency in D.C. He's supposed to be representing California. And who was the other one? Oh, Adam Schiff. He's been doing all kind of fraudulent things with his mortgage too. But Pam is working on it. Matter of fact, they're trying to get the judge removed off of Big Tish's case, because when we're in office, we don't know how to go for the jugular. See, some of you be having mercy on these people. Don't have no mercy. No mercy whatsoever. Mercy for a demon, matter of fact, I think is a sin. Like my personal opinion, I think it's a sin. Like if Anthony Fauci gets sick and die, or he's sick on his deathbed, if you tell me you're going to pray for him, it's like praying for the devil. All the damn people that man done killed, gotta be kidding me. This now, you remember I showed you this video? I just think this video is so funny, but I'm going to show it to you again. This dude is crying because he wanted his wife back. I know I showed it before, but I want to show it again.
All I want is my wife back, and I know I can have that.
What makes this so funny is the picture up there of his wife. He said he wants his wife back. You's on that dope, and your wife don't want you no more. Unfortunately, your wife has moved on. He said, I don't know why this one is so funny to me. This dude makes a video crying for his wife back because he done sold everything in the damn house. He on that dope. And now he talking about he want his wife back. She don't want you back. You's a crackhead. I mean, she's happy that she finally got away from you. Because if she takes you back and you put anything in the house, you're going to sell the TV, rent the car out, sell the refrigerator. Because if you go to the crack infested neighborhood at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm not lying, I've seen it. They're rolling a damn stove down the damn street at 1 a.m. in the morning, talking about it ain't stove. Oh, I believe you. That sounds good. This is what this crackhead is doing.
All I want is my wife back.
You sold the refrigerator. Your wife don't want to come back. Quit selling all of her crap. He want his wife back. See, this is how the politicians always do us. They'll do all kind of filthy things, but when it's time for office, all I want is my supporters back. You've been lying to us. We don't believe you no more. Now you think we're going to just let you abuse us now.
But in reality, I can't have that.
Look how he looking. He high right now. I mean, he bobbing his head and stuff. Boy, if you don't leave that dope alone, you want us to pray for you right now. You get off that dope. He feeling this song too. I mean, he rocking with that thing hard. Like, yeah, feeling that. Your wife ain't even looking at this video, clown.
All that I want is you.
He said, oh, she wants you. She don't want you. She got her another man. Got her another man. And she's very, very happy. He laying it down over there. So you torturing yourself right now, fella. You just torturing yourself. Once she finally got away from you, it's obvious she don't want you no more. I can't say what I want to say. I was going to use a Richard Pryor vernacular to say what she doing, but she don't want you back no more, crackhead.
And I'm so grateful we met each other.
He said, we grateful we met each other. She hate the day she met you. And here's the problem with you being on that dope. I always tell people, don't get on dope, because once you get on dope, you're going to do stuff that you wouldn't know them to do. Now, the last time you rented her car out, because I know you rented her car out, because that's what crackheads do. They'll rent the car out. They'll sell the air conditioner out the house. They'll if they could cipher the Freon out the air conditioner, they would do that. I seen one coming down the street 1 o'clock in the morning with a refrigerator. Tell me, you want to buy a refrigerator? I said, who in the hell refrigerator is that? Oh, this is my refrigerator. I just got another one. I don't need one. Why you wait till 1 o'clock in the morning to be rolling down the street with the damn refrigerator then? Think I believe that? That's worse. It's 1 o'clock in the evening time, right afternoon, and this guy trying to sell me some jewelry. I said, why don't you go over to the pawn shop? Yeah, man, I'm just trying to hook you. Oh, you care so much about me, you just want to hook me up. I said, I damn sure know the pawn shop gonna give you more than I'm gonna give you, because I know it's fake. If it was real, you would just go down to the pawn shop. Yeah, well, I don't have my ID on me right now. That proves my point. A grown-ass man with no ID, I sure don't trust you. You want to know if I want to just give me 25. I wouldn't give you a nickel for that hot stuff. You're burning my eyes just looking at it. I'm trying to get to be wearing somebody catch me somewhere and say, that looks like mine. That looks like you got my stuff on.
I know that I'm a weed junkie. I know that.
He said he know he a junkie. I already knew that. Because only a crackhead will get on the internet with this kind of foolishness right here. He going, all he wanted is his wife back. Fool, she'd have moved on with you. Crackhead, get on here with that fooling. Now, some of you going to say, oh, man, that's so sad. No, it ain't sad. Because I knew crackhead. Some of you probably ain't never been around. If you ever been around a crackhead, man, a crackhead is strange as hell. I feel sorry for him in a way, because once you get hooked on it, you can't get off of it. See, here's the problem. It's best not to get hooked on it, because you're not responsible for your faculties once you get hooked on it. I knew good people was on it, got on it, they couldn't control themselves. I knew a teacher got on crack, was a junior high school teacher. She started selling her own body. Would do anything for a $5 bump. That dope is something else, boy. I'm telling you. Kids, if you're listening right now, do not do drugs, because you're going to find yourself on the internet like this damn fool.
I'm an alcoholic.
He said you're a drug addict and an alcoholic. Let me rewind that.
We met each other. I know that I'm a weed junkie. I know that I'm an alcoholic. It's fucked up. I chose the streets over you, my queen. Look at me now, on my knees, by myself.
Oh my Lord, this is funny to me. I know I shouldn't be laughing at, but I can't help myself. I just can't. I can't help myself. See, like, it's kind of like, now, don't get me wrong, Clever tell me not to do certain things, and I'll tell her, I say I can't help myself. Because like when I heard Jesse Jackson was in the hospital because he had some brain issues, and the first thing I said is that she told me about, she says, well, it's Jesse Jackson's in the hospital. And the first I said, what are you in there for? She said, I played the clip last night with Green Eggs and Ham, you read it. I said, what are you in there for? He has some kind of brain problems, some with the brain. I said, he been had that problem. What are you talking about? He been had brain problems. All liberals got brain problems. Talking about, I'm supposed to feel sorry for Jesse Jackson now? See, this is the problem on our side. Now, I know the Lord don't like me making fun of people sometimes. Pray for me, him. Pray for me. Because I got some weaknesses. I got some weaknesses I can't help myself. Like when Dick Cheney died, I couldn't help myself. I had been waiting for him to die for a while, and then he died. And boy, I just started shouting. Make me want to shout. Do my hands up, shout. Yeah, I started wanting to shout because Dick Cheney. This is how I look at things. Now, you can say I'm wrong. You can say, well, I don't think the Lord wants you to do that. It may be part. I'm not going to argue with you on that one. But here's the problem I have. When a person has done evil things to innocent people and they're suffering, like, do you know, now I know that some people want to blame the Iraq war on Israel. I'm not going for that one. Because Dick Cheney, Rumsfeld, and a bunch of more war hawks, they love war because they make money. Dick Cheney was with Halliburton for a little while. I worked for a company. We did business with Halliburton. I think I told you this story before. We used to have a contract with Halliburton and a bunch of petrol companies and stuff. And I remember I was trying to save one of the fellas, the supervisor worked at Halliburton. I said, y'all wasting money. We can do this right here. And then he said, okay, thank you for that information. So he didn't do it. So I came back and told him again. And he told me, let me tell you something, Mr. Williams. If you come back and tell me one more time about saving money, I'm going to take the contract from y'all. He said the government is paying that, so which means the taxpayers paying. They didn't want to save no money. So maybe Dick Cheney was getting this. So do you know how many young men that, wait a minute, let me look that up because I want to get it accurate here with Dick Cheney. I'm going to see how many young men died. Hold on just 1 second. I want to see how many died at the Iraq war. Dang it. Let me see how many men died in the Iraq war. They say 4,500 service members, predominantly men, thousands of Allied troops and contractors died. Now, this is not even counting the lost limbs and mental stress. So 4,500 of our people died because of a lie that Dick Cheney, Colin Powell, George Bush, and the rest of that crew told. I don't care what nobody says. Even the CIA told Dick Cheney not to go over there. Also, the prime minister of Israel told him that there was no weapons of mass destruction, but they didn't care. Now, some people say it's not the only reason they went over there, but that was the main reason they brought to the American people. So don't try to change the goalposts now after you just started. And no, doesn't work that way. And you should know something funny because George Bush has never criticized Obama. George Bush never criticized Clinton, but he's criticized Donald Trump. And they all hang together like Herbert Bush. Like, I never liked Herbert Bush. I gave George Bush the benefit of the doubt. I shouldn't have gave him that. That's why I messed up. Second term, I knew he was a fraud. Because he used to come on and stuff and seeing how much of a devoted Christian he was going to pray for this. He was nothing but a liar. And he's one of the ones also on the Republican side they were always talking about Islam is the religion of peace. Now, there may be some peaceful Muslims, but Islam is not a peaceful religion at all. Matter of fact, I go like clever on it. I go British. The Muslim people are not a religion of peace at all. Not at all. Clever would say, not at all. She put on her British accent. So he can stop that lie right now. But here's the problem I have, even with the Afghan thing. We always saying, and what I feel bad about it, we got young men who die sometimes for no damn reason. Kind of like Vietnam. We could have saved some of the young men, but I don't know, these people are so damn corrupt. That's why I have a hard time feeling any kind of sympathy or empathy for them when they die. Because this is how I look at it. If you start doing this, I guarantee you'll have more sympathy on the victims. Whenever a young man died, I act like it's my son. Whenever a young woman, something happened to a young woman, I act like it's my daughter. Something happened to an older woman, it's my mother. It's my father if it's a man. It's my woman. So if you start making it personal, you stop having so much sympathy. Because what if it was one of your kids out of the 4,500 that died, and some are missing limbs and blind and they've lost all kind of limbs, eyesight, and everything else because of the Dick Cheney's. But when he dies, I'm supposed to put him in sainthood. Like, oh my God, what about his family? F his family. I don't give a damn about nothing. Liz and all of them. Look at that dirty heifer, what she did on January the 6th. So I don't got no sympathy for him. Just like Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson has been nothing but a poverty pimp. Now because something wrong with his brain. If I die, they'll make fun of me. Not that I can now, because I'm going to be dead. But here's the point. Jesse Jackson, name me the things Jesse Jackson has really done for, quote, the people of color. Name me one damn thing that Jesse Jackson has done for the people of color. Nothing. See, the reason that if everybody could just say, you know what, I'm going to just quote the facts. I'm going to follow the facts wherever they may lead. If somebody who I happen to like and the facts happen to hit them, keep going. Do not stop. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your pastor. I don't care if it's your favorite politician, your favorite singer, whatever. If the facts are pointing to this, ain't no need you trying to ignore it. You can't protect them. Why do we do this, right? These types of things. And then when it gets exposed, they'll get mad at you for saying something about what these people said, what they did. It was suspicious. Some things are highly suspicious. Like I saw Lindsey Graham talking about what Pete Hegseth was doing. Now, I like Pete Hegseth. I think he's doing a good job. Now, I know some people disagree with me because they say that we're going to start another world war because of Venezuela. They bring in drugs over here. And I know your argument is that we don't know if they're bringing drugs over here. But let's just use logic here. If we just start using logic, we can solve most problems. If you knew that boats were getting blowed up coming from Venezuela because we may think it's some drugs on there, why would you still travel instead of going the right way? Let the boats be inspected if you don't got nothing to hide. Because my life means something. I'm not going to just get blowed up. So that proves if they keep coming after they getting blowed up, that tells me you must want to get blowed up then. You said somebody's grandma on there. Tell grandma not to get in the boat. So I look at grandma got no business being in the boat. And we telling y'all that we're going to blow up any boats come over here. So Pete Hegseth has been doing his job with this war. This is the first time they actually had some symbols of war on drugs. They can do more, but I've never even seen this much happen to these drug boats because we know that Venezuela and Colombia and some of these Mexico, all these drugs be coming over there. We know that. So I don't understand why we're trying to pretend like we don't know. Of course we know it. Why is it that we trying to sugarcoat something? And then people start saying, we're going to start a war. Yeah, you guys said it was going to be a war. All your favorite ones said to me that if we go over there and bomb those nuclear facilities in Iran, it was going to be World War III. And I said emphatically, child, please, it will not be no World War III over us blowing these damn things up. You said it's Israel fight. Now, I don't want Iran to have nuclear weapons. I'm sorry. Because to me, we know that they're the ones who sponsor Hamas, Hezbollah. You want to let those nuts, because they don't care about that. Matter of fact, it could be argued that most of these radical Muslims, I'm not talking about a regular Muslim who's not blowing himself up, but some of them support the radical Muslims still. But you must not be following your prophet Muhammad, because Muhammad was violent. But here's the thing. If you guys do not, if you're saying you're not violent and you're saying you don't want to cause violence, why is it that every time something get blown up, it don't seem like they're that upset about it? All Muslims are not bad. There may be some peaceful Muslims, but they're not following Muhammad then, because Muhammad was not peaceful. That's how he converted. And then we're so stupid that we're bringing them over to our country. Have you seen what happened to Paris? Have you seen what happened to London? London, the bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London, the bridge is falling down. My fair lady, take the keys and lock them up. See, here's the problem. I don't really think that most politicians, matter of fact, I'll say 99% of the politicians don't want to offend most people. That's all of them, including Donald Trump. They'll not want to offend somebody, because here's the problem. Most people really do want to be liked. Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting people to like you, but when you're going to compromise in order to make them like you, that's not a good thing. When you become like a fan, so much fan of somebody that you can't criticize nothing they do, that's running into a lot of problems. And I really do believe that a lot of these arguments that's being made now, the reason I don't think that Paz Patel and Pam Bundy wants to really lock up people is twofold. They're scared when these people get in office, they'll do something to them. Secondly, they got a lot of sympathy on them, because I think some of them may have some dirt on them. For instance, Paz Patel took the FBI jet to go see his country sensation woman sing. Do anybody know any songs by? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can find any. So I can't play too much of it. I can't play too much of it because they'll get upset with it. I don't know no songs by. Maybe she have. Let me see if I can find a song by Paz Patel's girlfriend. Let me see here. Oh, come on, man. I'm so sick of her talking. Okay, let me see if Paz Patel girlfriend's songs. See if we can find some songs. But do y'all know any country music song by? Because he said she was a sensation. A country music sensation. Is this her song? Oh, she's singing God Bless America here. Let me see. Can you guys hear that? Hold on a minute. No, that's not it. Hold on a minute. Is there any songs? Come on now. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if we can go over and let y'all hear some of it. Because Paz Patel says she was a country music sensation, and she's done more than we've done in 4 lifetimes. I didn't even know the hell she was until you brought her up to me. But if you think so, hey, you're supposed to think highly of your woman. But don't bullshit us and try to sell us out, because we're not going to go for that, Mr. Paz Patel. You're not going to be able to tell us anything. We're not going for that. No can do. Hall and Oak, fella. Can't go for that. No can do. So this is her right here. Let me see what kind of song she's going to sing here. Tell me if y'all can hear that.
He had hair as white as a cotton field, and he could spin you a story like a wagon wheel.
She don't have a bad voice. She don't have a bad voice. The old man says she loves his soulful eyes. The great heart said Maxine Waters knows P. Diddy. She was gushing over P. Diddy because P. Diddy said something about her. I thought Max was gonna give him a lap dance one time. Speaking of that, I don't know her name either. Come to think about it, what is her name? What's her name? Let me see if they got a name on top of this. Alex Wilkins is a rising country singer, and they have been dating for 2 years. How old is Cash Patel again? So they started dating when she was 24. Let's see Cash Patel age. Cash Patel's age. He's 45. So you were 43 dating a 24-year-old. I don't tell she's grown, he can do that, but can I keep it 100? Now I ain't gonna say it because somebody else might be dating somebody. And they may get mad at me. I don't want to insult you for no reason. Maybe they happy together. I don't know. I'm happy for, but I don't think you should be taking the FBI helicopter to go hear her sing. I really don't think you should be doing that. But hey, you do you, Cash. Talk about corruption. It's your bug-eyed self. Is she singing something else right here? She don't sound really that country though. You know, some country singers sound really country. Is this her? Who in the hell is this? Cash. By his name is Cash. Is this Cash Patel's uncle? What the hell is this? Who is this creature here? That's a lovely hairstyle you got there, fella. He looks like a pure creep. How many goats you got in your house? He look like he's one of them goat humpers. What the hell? Oh my Lord. Look at that hair. Is he Indian, Pakistan? What is he? I like that hair on them beads. Yeah, that hairstyle, that shirt is the bomb. You look just like a pimp. Gosh. This is Cash. I'm about to say this. This is Cash Patel's song. This is the uncle singing. I bet this is a big hit wherever he's from. Where is he from? I need to find where he's from. His name is Shet Fatih Ali Kaim, whatever the hell your name is. I don't get it. You got 4 names. He must be a serial killer with 4 names. But he jamming. Look how he do his hair. You need to cut the rest of that. Or you need to go get you some like a toupee, or they can grow your hair. Akia. That's the jam now, boy. Look at Cash's eyes.
What due diligence did you do?
I remember this because I played that one. Let's go. This is Cash's nephew. Oh, that's the jam right there. Ooh, that's the jam right there. I like that. When you got a CD out? So do you got a CD out? Because I want to see if I can get your CD. He said he's making sure that you see if I can find it. Y'all got some weird songs. It's hard to dance on that music.
Because she's going to swear in right now. Just so your name is slated. Where's Erica?
I ain't gonna say nothing because it ain't gonna be nice. And sometimes it's best not to say nothing if you ain't got nothing nice to say. I'm looking for more of Cash Patel's girlfriend singing. I'm not gonna lie. She don't have a bad voice. I mean, I'm not gonna go out and buy an album from them, but still, I don't want us paying for him to go visit his girlfriend with a booty call. If you want to do a booty call, you do that on your own time, fella. Don't be doing it on our dime. You can do whatever you want to. Now, if you remember, I had a video earlier today. If you was on, I put a video out, and it was talking about the 186,000 dead people that's on Snap. Now, I got a question. So all of these years before Donald Trump got there, nobody knew about the corruption in Snap. See, this is the problem I have with the coward Republicans. Always trying to shift all the blame on the Democrat. We know they're demons. But why did you let them get away with it for so damn long? We sent you to Washington, D.C. to fight the establishment. They're always saying that. But when they get there, they become part of the damn establishment. Why hasn't anybody told us about this? Matter of fact, let me get that. What's her name? Is Brooke Rollins, I believe. I think her name is Brooke Rollins. I played the video today. I think that's her name. No, that must not be her name. What was that girl's name? Let me see if I can find her. I thought I remember her name, but I can't quite remember her name. Let me see if I can. I know I can find it. Hold on just 1 second. So, Brooke Rollins, that's her name, Brooke Rollins. Now, let's see if I can play this video. I played the video today. Is this on? I got a couple of videos I want you to watch. So here we have, what is the largest sum you've ever heard? Oh my God, what is that? So we find out, and these are just the mostly red states. I think I say it was all red states, but I think it's mostly red states. 29 submitted documents, and here's the kicker. How in the hell can there be allowed 186,000? It's more than that too, I bet you. 186,000 dead people. And some people are getting, 500,000 people are getting 2 checks for sitting around either smoking weed or screwing for a living. We paid him to sit around and have more babies. 500,000 Americans, or could be illegals too, are receiving 2 checks. But they don't want to send us none of our money back. I want to play this Brooke Rollins woman. See if I can get over here to it. See, I think this is it. Oh, what's that? Hold on a minute. Which one was it? Okay, it was this. Okay. So this one, this is the agricultural secretary.
And 20 plus others did not, and we're suing. We're in a litigation right now. But of the 29 that complied, what we have found is staggering. 500,000 people getting benefits 2 times under the same name.
Now, how did nobody not know this until now? We keep saying all these people getting on these bleeding heart, filthy liberals and these weak-minded, limp-wristed Republicans are allowing illegals and deadbeats to get 2 checks, dead people. So what happened is one of their loved ones died who was receiving the check. They never stop the checks from coming. They go and cash their checks. And it's easy to cash checks. Don't tell me. I ain't gonna tell on this particular store, but I was in the store today and I know about this store. It's in the hood. This was actually in a white and Latino hood, not a black hood, it's a white and Latino hood. I was in there and about 20 Latinas came in. None of them hardly speak English. And I sat there and watched because I'm very nosy. I like to be observant. They cashed about 20 checks for people and ain't nobody show ID. I watched it with my own eye. Now when somebody told me, I'm gonna see if they show some ID. It's a regular occurrence. So wherever they working, probably was right in the same area. All came up, got their check. The store's making money by cashing their check, probably charge them about a 2% to cash the check, which it could be, you can make a little money like that. Because you say if it's $1,000, 1% would be what? $10, if I'm not mistaken. My math is right. So 2% of 1,000 would be $20 to cash the check. You cash 20 checks like that, you just made you some pretty good money. Was that $400 for cash and checks? But here's the thing, nobody pulled out an ID. I saw it with my own damn eyes. And you tell me you really think that the Democrats don't know that the illegals are getting money and these deadbeats are getting money? They need to be arrested. If you're cashing the check of a dead person, you need to get arrested. Or give them a warning now and tell them, if you stop right now, like they did the illegals, because they did the same thing for illegals, if you leave right now, we might be able to come back. Tell them, if you stop getting benefits right now, we won't prosecute you. But if you don't come forward right now and stop getting them, we're going to throw the whole book at you for years and years of fraud. And the only reason I say give them, because you got to at least give them the same chance that you gave the damn illegals. 186,000 dead people, dead children, dead grandmas, meemaw, big mama, granddaddy, and they're still cashing the damn check. Another 500,000 getting 2 damn checks on you, the taxpayer. Now you got to work harder so you can take care of all these damn deadbeats.
5,000 dead people. 80% of the able-bodied Americans, meaning they can work, they don't have small children at home, they're not taking care of an elderly parent, they can work and they choose not to work, of course, because they're getting significant benefits from the taxpayer. So this light, Laura, that has now been shined on what is perhaps one of the most corrupt, dysfunctional programs in American history, that we are working now. Very big announcements coming next week on this. We are cracking down. We now have a plan to...
You know what's funny about this? The government shutdown actually exposed some things. So in other words, the government shutdown, which is Chuck Schumer's shutdown, may have did some benefits. Now we know about it. She's saying, the Brooke Rollins, the agricultural secretary, is saying she may make everybody reapply for SNAP. That is a good idea. You can cut out the fraud if you make everybody reapply so they can't say they didn't know. Great idea. Make them apply. This way you can expose the fraud and lock them up.
Fix it. And we're really, really excited about doing that for the American people.
So this has been going on for many years. I mean, I think I covered this on the radio.
And 20 plus others did not, and we're suing. We're in a litigation right now. But of the 29 that complied, what we have found is staggering. 500,000 people getting benefits 2 times under the same name.
That's crazy. I wanted to show you this one right here. Let me see here.
Thank you for calling New Jersey EBT customer service. For English, press 1. Para español, for EBT, press 1. Enter the last 4 digits of your phone. Enter your PIN. Your SNAP balance is $23,235.
Did you hear that? Her balance is $23,000. Let me replay that again.
For EBT, press 1. Enter the last 4 digits of your phone. Enter your PIN. Your SNAP balance is $23,235. Thank you for calling.
This big old cow has $23,000 on her SNAP benefit card. You think ain't no fraud going on? How the hell you get $23,000 on SNAP benefit card? is a freaking outrage, man. This is insane. Hold on a minute. And here's another one. Look at this one. Look at this one right here. They said her boyfriend works 56 hours to pay their rent. Thinks she claims him on her SNAP application. All the soda, junk, processed food. Nothing for Thanksgiving. Okay, let me see.
Here we go. Quarter of food stamps spent in one day because we will not have them after the 31st because of the shutdown, which is fine. I will make it stretch for at least 1 to 2 months. I got 130 items for $364.
Can you believe this? Our problem is that not we don't have able workers, is that we didn't spoil these people so damn much that they feel obligated. Now, I don't mind somebody getting a helping hand sometime, but we have made these people be so dependent on the handouts. We all need some too. I mean, they just be giving stuff away. And nobody seems to think there's anything wrong with this. This is an outrage. Oh, you know what? I forgot somebody else just hit us up for a who is that? Oh, Miss S. Ford says, evening, Doc, Miss Clever, Common Sense Nation. Miss S. Ford, let me give you a thank you, Miss S. Ford. I did not, I just saw it over there. Miss S. Ford. What did I just do? Thank you so much, Miss S. Ford. Good to see you too. Hope the family's doing good. But look how excited she is. These people, they got it made.
And I do want to say my boyfriend works 50 to 55 hours, but all of his paycheck goes to rent, and then the little bit rest goes to the rest.
Well, can I ask you a question? Can you work? Because and what I would like to ask you is how long you been on welfare? Because problem is that some of these people have been on welfare all their life. The mother was on welfare, grandma was on welfare.
Of our bills, because nothing is included in this apartment.
See, this used to be known. Now, you know what? One of the other problems is I admit that the government has screwed up things and made housing and everything more expensive, and the dollar has been destroyed in some ways because of the inflation, the way we've constantly sold out the country. But here's the problem. Our grandparents and our parents never lived above their means. That's also a difference. They couldn't, everybody in the house, when we grew up, well, they didn't have such thing as cell phone, we grew up, but if they would have, we wouldn't have got it anyway. See, everybody has to have everything. Everybody in the house has a phone. People eat out more than they ever ate out before, too. My mom used to cook all the time. My grandma, they used to cook all the time. Now, we spend a lot of money eating out, and they didn't do that back then. There's a lot of expensive now with gadgets and stuff that our parents didn't even have. We didn't even have some of all these gadgets and stuff. Like the kids don't have to wait to Christmas because they get it's Christmas year round. You wouldn't just finna get all this iPhones. Man, I wish I would have, when we grew up, I would have told my dad, I need to get a, just say it would have been back in that time. Dad, I need to get an iPhone. He said, you better work for it. But we've spoiled these people to a level that is unprecedented, really. They're so spoiled and they're so entitled. They think that you just, I mean, I guess they think you just owe them. You just supposed to, it's your job just to take care of it. It's technically what they're saying. And she's in there just dancing, playing her music and stuff. They don't care. But all this fraud going on, and don't really think we're gonna ever stop it, because soon as they start saying cutting back waste, the Democrats and the Republicans get weak, and the Democrats pretend like they care. Seattle has a woman mayor going viral after announcing her wants. They want to give a roof over. Oh, here she is. Another bleeding heart liberal. So this is the mayor of Seattle. She's the mayor of Seattle. Let me see here. I never heard of her before, but let's see what she got to say. I'm sure she's very compassionate, ain't she?
There's an awful lot that I want to accomplish as mayor. I want everyone in this great city of ours to have a roof over their head.
What if they don't work to get a roof over their head? What if they want to just do drugs or hang out or be homeless or they nutty? Who's going to pay for that? Liberals are always talking about what they want somebody else to do, and they always say they want you to pay for it because they don't have the money. It's the taxpayers' money.
I want universal child care and free K-8 summer care. I want world-class mass transit. I want great, safe public spaces where kids can run around with abandon.
She reminds me of like David Koresh's wife.
I want stable, affordable.
Or should I say one of his wives? I think he had more than one, right?
Housing for renters. I want social housing. I want much more land and wealth to be owned and stewarded by communities instead of corporations. I want a robust economy with thriving small businesses, great living wage jobs, and strong rights for workers. I want a city where everyone has the basics of a dignified life, including healthy food, access to health care, and supportive communities. I want a city where your health and your life expectancy and your children's future doesn't depend on your zip code or your race.
Isn't she so inclusive?
I believe that I will be stepping into office with a strong mandate to pursue this vision. I believe it is notable that all.
Do you notice that all liberals say the same damn thing, but their cities or their states, they trash them? Every liberal does the same thing. They always talk about free. There's no such thing as free. Somebody's paying for it, heifer. Every time they come in office, they start like Dummy has been promising people all kinds of stuff. Now he realizes they ain't gonna be able to pay for it. Kathy Hogan was trying to back up off of going with some of his programs because technically she's neck and neck with the what's her name for running for governor down there. These people get in office and the first thing they start acting as if they want to give away a bunch of free stuff, but they don't know how to pay for it.
All of that money focused on attacking me, but not my vision or platform. And that is because this vision and platform are supported by an overwhelming majority of Seattle residents, as demonstrated by the resounding victories of the other progressive candidates running for office in Seattle this year.
Well, has that made Seattle better? Because, I mean, they always talk about these programs, but they don't be making Seattle better. What the hell is he doing? About 50 years more, either way.
This one's for all my bricks.
This is Donald Trump.
Paying that license fee. What a scam, right? We're taking it back. Yo, I'm Trump on the track with the West Coast glow. Got the BBC shook.
AI is out of control. It really is.
Because Trump has put you in a very difficult position. Because as my colleagues have said here, right, if Joe Biden or any other Democrat would have said this, you'd be like, that's ridiculous.
I don't know you very well, but I can assure you that the condition of Donald Trump being the president versus Joe Biden in no way, shape, or form sucks for me or Jim.
I think it's quite difficult to defend somebody who puts you in a position of saying we should put somebody else besides Americans first, especially when he's just given billions of dollars to bail out Argentina.
I think first of all, it was a currency swap, which we made a profit on. Number two, it's quite easy for me to be perfectly comfortable with the President of the United States, who's presiding over a broad coalition that does have disparate views. The previous administration, you couldn't sit here and tell me who the hell was in charge. I know who's in charge.
You're right,
of this
and I'm not going to defend it. I'm not sitting here to defend that. So I don't have Trump. This sucks for you guys.
No, you guys have been defended. Y'all defended the whole time. because they lied to you. See, here's the problem, that no Democrat can pretend like they care about facts or anything, because no Democrat criticized Joe Biden the whole time he was in office, even though he was pooping in his pants. No Democrat said anything bad about Joe Biden. They couldn't. And then he get out of office, they all act like, well, we knew something was wrong. We wanted, he waited too late. No, you waited too late. In 2020, Joe Biden's brain was shot. 4 years later, it just got worse. He looks like he's already been embalmed, if you ask me. Joe Biden don't look well. And when he dies, first thing somebody gonna say, oh, that's so bad for Jill. Screw Jill. She's a dirty whore anyway. She's a hooker. I'm not gonna feel no sympathy for Jill. Joe Biden done all kind of dirty stuff to everybody else. I just don't understand the whole sympathy thing behind these corrupt politicians. Like I said, if most of these people would have been alive, you know what they would have said? The Lord didn't have to do Sodom and Gomorrah like that. He didn't have to destroy them like that. He's not fair. I bet you when the Israelites went over to, when they went marching around the city of Jericho, I bet you any kind of money, everybody would have been one. Oh my God, I can't believe the Lord destroyed Jericho like that. Because sometimes y'all want to have sympathy on the wrong damn people. Personally, I know this is going to sound kind of cruel, and I don't really mean it in a cruel way, but have you noticed how much smarter, I think I said this last night or the night before that, how much more smarter that John Fetterman is since he had a stroke. Now, I know this sounds crazy, but the man became more rational and he uses more common sense since he had a stroke. Maybe we should pray that some of the other leftists have a stroke because it made him smarter. It made him use better common sense. We may have to pray that the other ones have a stroke. Maybe if Nancy Pelosi or Maxine Waters or AOC or Jasmine Crockett have a stroke, maybe they become like John Fetterman. I'm just throwing out some ideas because I want to do my part, because I will pray that the Lord do it to you if it'll make you wiser. I just want you to be wiser, because John Fetterman doesn't even sound like the same dude. Matter of fact, do you remember when I used to make fun of John Fetterman? This clip, I still got this clip. Hold on a minute. Look at this clip of John Fetterman. You tell me, does this sound like the same dude?
Earlier today, some comments about the tragic accident in on 995, and if you want to make any comments with respect to that, feel free. You're recognized.
No, I would just really like to, the 95, obviously that, you're pretty much preoccupied with 95, and I know I certainly am too, and we know it's a major artery, not just for Pennsylvania, but for the East Coast. And a lot of Pennsylvanians are worried that the delays in repairs bring to its standstill.
Just think about that. That was him then. Now, I want you to listen to John Fetterman now. Don't tell me the stroke didn't make this dude smarter. I've never seen, my dad had a stroke, so most of the time strokes make you lose some capacity. Now, here's John Fetterman now. Katie Kirk, this freaking dirty hooker here.
Flag should have been flown at half staff. Do you think his body should have been flown on Air Force Two? Do you think he should have posthumously be given the Presidential Medal of Freedom? I think some people felt that was perhaps over the top in terms of mourning someone like Charlie Kirk. How did you feel about that?
I'd say that was his choice and his prerogative, and that was really entirely up to him.
Did you have any issues now in hindsight over some of the?
I hate Katie Couric. I do. I think she's evil, and see, these are the kind of liberals that try to come off like they're so concerned. Did you have any concerns did you find out about him? Like they're so concerned about something. For George Floyd, who was a complete crackhead, he was a worthless piece of trash, and they was all having sympathy on St. George Floyd.
Things that Charlie Kirk said and some of the rhetoric he used during his life?
I didn't agree with much of it. I didn't closely follow his specific kinds of views, but I did.
I'm sure you learned about them after his death.
You see how they ask the questions, but a liberal come on, they don't ask no tough questions when they're trying to do. See, you should have been doing this kind of investigation when Joe Biden was the president.
Though.
No, I haven't done a deep dive on it. You know, I mean, we've all seen that terrible video. Perhaps if you've seen the actual video, I have. And it's like appalling. And that's part of the political violence. And from what I'm saying, it's like that's unacceptable. And engaging in a debate and views I strongly disagree on, that's part of the American democracy. And for me, it's that would never justify what's happened, and I just chose not to take the opportunity to argue his views after children lost his father in the most.
Look how much he got enough sense to show compassion. He said, "I'm not gonna dog the guy. He got murdered. He got kids. He had a wife. He had parents, but she don't have any compassion. She's saying that somebody got hurt feelings that may be justified." Oh, let me let that go. Hold on a minute.
Hey, I mean, so that's, I would say the equivalent on the left might be, say, Mr. Piker. I strongly disagree with his views, but I'm appalled if something like that happened to him. Oh my God. I mean, that's, you know, like we have to disagree in better ways where, you know, you're going to solve it by shooting people. And that's why the kinds of rhetoric, we have to turn the temperature down.
Watch how she just ignored what he just said. He made some very good points. This is after the stroke. You heard him before I'm sorry. That was actually after the stroke too, but he didn't quite come to his senses now. I think his wife, because I ain't seen in a while, she was influencing him wrong too. But he used to be a big old ogre. Remember him? He was like, he had a big thing on back of his neck. Maybe they removed that knot off his neck too. Maybe that's helping him think better because he had a big knot on his neck. Y'all remember that big knot? Let me go find that knot.
Extreme rhetoric makes it easier for extreme reactions or to justify them.
I think some people might say Charlie Kirk's rhetoric was extreme. You know, I think that's the conversation that happened. People condemned political violence, but they also felt a great deal of discomfort with his language, suggesting that these kinds of words lead to violence.
Can you believe this happened? She actually says that with a straight face. You remember that big old knot on John Fetterman's neck? Ooh, that was a big knot. Oh, have mercy. That knot looks nasty. Maybe that he had some fluid in it, was messing with his brain or something. It helped him when they got rid of it.
Violence. I don't know. I'm just kind of sharing my observations.
See, this is how the liberals try to pretend. I'm just kind of sharing my observation. What do you think about that? I'm just sharing my observation. I'm really smart. Look at my glasses. I'm just sharing. No, that's what all you filthy liberals was thinking. He got what he deserved. I'm just sharing my observations.
As I saw the conversations unfold.
I saw the conversations unfold.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think we agree that we probably didn't agree with much of what he said. And I think I'm sure we both agree that you shouldn't shoot people, you know?
It is so funny that he's reprimanding her. He said, we agree with that, but you shouldn't shoot people. See, this is the problem I have when people get themselves all worked up. Personally, unless you're harming kids and you threatening people's lives and causing harm to them, put a rating on somebody they can watch. They got X-rated stuff they let people put out. So put a rating on it and quit blocking people. Quit shadow banning people. People that damn sensitive, stop watching it. But John Fetterman has come a long way now. Matter of fact, before I vote for support a Democrat, I vote for that crackhead singing to his wife.
By myself, I know I'm not. By myself, I know you got me. I know you gonna love me. All that I want is you, Shantae.
All I want is you, Shantae. Shantae is not thinking about you. Or the old folks used to say she ain't studying you. Shantae is not studying you, boy. He'll be saying, all I want is you, Shantae. Get off that dope. You can get it back if you just get off that dope right there. He feeling this tune right here too.
My wife's back, and I know I can have that.
And he crying too. Boy, that dope is cocaine is a hell of a drug.
All I want is my wife back, but in reality, I can't have.
Lord have mercy. Popo. What's your name anyway? Because I need to get your name. I'm going to have to give you a name. I'm going to have to give, look at that look on his eyes right now. I think he thought he heard the police and stuff because technically he's high.
And that all that I want is you.
He didn't say all I want is you. He said all I want is Jew. Jew. Wait a minute. Hold on 1 minute. He said all I want is Jew. That's almost as funny as the woman somebody out there. He's cheering out here. He's cheering.
All that I want is you.
Okay, it sounded kind of like you. I thought he said Jew. Gin and juice. Miss Dana said gin and juice. That's right. Now, she didn't take him back, did she, Miss Dana? Brad says singing his way back into her heart. If anything, that's going to make her not come back.
And I'm so grateful we met each other.
He said we're glad. That look on her face is like, nigga, please.
I know that I'm a weed junkie. I know that I'm an alcoholic.
He said, no, that we junkies. Is Shantae a junkie too? Or is it just you? Okie Dean said Motown is looking for him.
It's fucked up. I chose.
Did he say it's effed up? Wait a minute.
I know that I'm a weed junkie. I know that I'm an alcoholic. It's fucked up.
Oh my God. This is funny as hell. He said, I know we junkies, alcoholics. I helped them.
Grateful we met each other. I know that I'm a weed junkie.
He's a weed junkie. He said a weed junkie. What the hell is that?
I know that I'm a weed junkie. I know that I'm an alcoholic. It's fucked up.
This is so hysterical. I'm going to keep this video right here when I need a good laugh. This is almost as funny as that woman. He said he's cheering out here. Let me see if I still got that video. He's cheering out here. You see he's cheering. Remember that sissy was riding the bicycle? She said he's cheering out here. You see these cheering out here, boy? See if I still got that video. These cheering out here. You can't. You out here with the bicycle with these cheering out here. Oh, I think I deleted it. Damn it. Oh, I got one of, I forgot about Al Green, the other Al Green, one who looked like a werewolf. Ooh, that is a funny looking Negro. I forgot about the one with Michelle. Oh, here's the guy on the bicycle. Watch this.
Your ass finna go down. Where's you going? What is going on? You got the lipstick on? Where's you going?
He need his ass whooped with a whip too.
Oh, get it, girl. It's a real hot girl summer, y'all. This finna be a hot girl summer. Man, look at them bumpy cheeks.
Still look at them bumpy cheeks.
Oh my God, what the fuck? That's in Tampa Heights? No, somebody, I'm gonna call the police on you, bitch. I'm gonna call the police on you. Why would you walk around here and they cheering around here?
She said he's cheering around here.
You know they cheering out here?
They cheering out here.
Damn, I ain't know you was on the ground.
Bumpy
Damn,
cheek.
I ain't know you fell on the ground. You okay? God damn it, I'm sorry. Your nuts about to fall out.
Oh my God.
Go away. Why are you out? Go the fuck away. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? I was born like this.
This nigga said he was born like this. He was a damn lie. He was not born like that, Mr. Bumpy Cheeks. He's cheering out here.
Oh, you was born that way? Yeah. Okay, well just put your nuts back in your drawers, okay?
She funny, I ain't even lie. She said, put your nuts back in your drawers. That's crazy, man. The Bumpy Cheek, Mr. Bumpy Cheeks. Mr. Bumpy Cheeks. Mr. Bumpy Cheeks out here. Oh, I wanted to show y'all, watch Al Green. Tell me Al Green don't look like a werewolf.
President Trump is now talking about leaving the government out.
Look at this werewolf. The next time they have a werewolf, like, what was the name of that werewolf movie with the British lady on it? Underworld or something like that. That was pretty good. I actually like that one.
Of the healthcare issue and sending the money straight to the
Look at this pimp with his hair slicked back.
American people. Would you support that? Is that a fix for this ongoing problem?
Well, Republicans used to call that redistribution of wealth. Someone ought to ask them.
He says if Trump sends you some money from the tariff, that's redistribution of wealth.
Is this redistribution of wealth when you take money from the American people? By the way, those are tax dollars.
He said they're tax dollars. Steak say he looked like he stank. You know he stank.
Those are tax.
He smelled like a werewolf.
This whole fiasco has been one episode of pretense on the president's part that the money is coming from China and other countries, while in fact it has been coming from many of the business people in this country and some of the consumers in this country. So those are tax.
Why would you care? Y'all been ripping them off the whole damn time.
And what he's saying to people is, I'll take your tax dollars and give you.
Brad Armstrong said that they thought this guy from a glacier. I think they did. And the bad part is this fool is from Texas. Looking like a pimp or something, a werewolf pimp. Now that's a good movie. Werewolf Pimp right here. Now, before we get, I got one of Michelle Obama. I want to show you this one, Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is the victim again. This woman gets on my damn nerve. I can't stand Michelle Obama. I really can't. Never seen a first lady whine so damn much. What did I do with that? Who here it is?
And let me explain something to white people.
She's going to explain something to white people. Michelle is.
Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness.
See, this don't even make any sense. What the hell does this even mean? We're not going to succumb to your beauty standards. Who asked you to? Everybody knows black people's hair is different from Latinos or whites. What difference does that make? And this is Donna Ross' daughter. I forgot her name. Tracy something. Tracy Ross, Tracy Morgan, whatever the hell her name is. I know it's Tracy something. But she'll make everything about race. Everything is about race.
That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight.
She said people won't go to the gym. What? Because of their hair? Are you crazy?
Great for y'all. It is exhausting and it's so expensive and it takes up so much time.
This woman whines about every damn thing.
Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So Why do we need an act, an act of law to tell white folks to get out of our hair? Don't tell me how to wear my hair. Don't wonder about it. Don't touch it. Just don't. It just.
Isn't it about the silliest thing that a first lady could say? She's so damn silly, it makes me sick. This woman, all she does is talk about irrelevant points. She never makes any point. She may be the dumbest first lady we've ever had, and that's saying a lot. I mean, we had some alcoholic first ladies. They weren't as bad as her. All this woman talk about is trivia stuff that has nothing to do with anything. They allowed your queer husband to be president for 8 years. You got all the freebies. Now you're rich as hell because of this country, but all she does is complain. Damn. Never seen the first lady complain this damn much. She gets on my last damn nerve, man. I ain't lying. Anyway, we gotta get out of here. Oh, these people, man, I tell you the truth. Good night there, Common Sense Nation, and God bless you. Thank you for all your support, financially, mentally, praying for me, pass it around. Make sure you pass us around. I think we made some couple of people mad, but they'll be okay.